You will see formulas in different math, science, and even social studies and business classes. Formulas show real-world relationships. They are a pattern for math operations that you can do to find a certain value. Let's look at a very simple formula. Speed equals distance divided by time. This tells us a pattern for finding speed. These words are called variables because their value will be different in every problem. The numbers will be different, but the pattern doesn't change. For example, if a snail travels 10 feet in 2 hours, the distance is 10 feet and the time is 2 hours. To solve, take 10 divided by 2 and get a result. Speed equals 5 feet per hour. It would not work if you tried to put the numbers in any other order. You have to follow the pattern shown in the formula. The best way to keep from getting the operations mixed up is to start with the first step of writing the formula without changing anything. Then, as your second step, write the formula again, replacing the variables with numbers from the problem. Continue on, writing a new line for each step. Most of the time, formulas use abbreviations instead of words. For example, instead of speed equals distance divided by time, you might see S equals D divided by T. When you write notes about your formulas, copy the abbreviations and write what each one stands for so you don't forget. Some formulas have constants. For example, the area of a triangle is 1/2 times base times height. The 1/2 is part of the formula, so it must stay there. It doesn't change. If you have a triangle with a base of 3 inches and a height of 4 inches, you replace the variables with those values. You end up with 1/2 times 3 times 4 and can solve. No matter what size the base and height are, the constant 1/2 doesn't change. Formulas can be rearranged to help you solve for any of the variables. For example, in this problem, a turtle walks at a speed of 0.5 feet per second and keeps walking for 12 seconds. You know speed and time and could use the formula speed equals distance divided by time to figure out how far the turtle walked. When you write in the variables that you know, you see that distance is the unknown variable. You need to use the inverse operations to get distance by itself on one side of the equal sign. We have distance divided by 12, so multiply both sides of the equation by 12. This gives you 0.5 times 12 equals distance. The final step is to multiply the values, giving 6 feet equals distance. If formulas can be rearranged to solve for any of the variables, how do you know which formula you can use to solve a problem? You can only solve a problem with one unknown variable. So you need to look for a formula for which you know all of the variables except one. Here is an example problem and some formulas to choose from. The area of a rectangle is 20 inches squared and the height of the rectangle is 5 inches. How long is the base of the rectangle? You know area and height, and you are looking for base. Which of these formulas can you use? Pause the video and think about it. First, eliminate any formulas that don't have base, since that is what you are solving for. Then, eliminate any formulas that have more than one unknown variable. The formula that will work will let you put in area and height, leaving base as the only unknown variable. From watching this video, you should have learned the basics of using formulas. Watch our other videos for details on different parts of solving word problems.